Hey guys, welcome to my 3-month update video. I'll have some news at the end of the video or the second part about some new content I'm thinking about making. But first, I'll go through a report on the work I put in over the last month. I was really optimistic going into the third month after a rough second month. Uh, so yeah, the first month was really good, and I really thought I would be able to manage my time between practicing for exams and studying Japanese and whatever being me entails. So yeah, as I said, the first month was really good. So I probably just felt like I just had to get back to what I was doing then. Unfortunately, it I don't think I fully comprehended what it would mean to just focus when you have so much on your plate. Or maybe it would be more fitting to say that I tried to lift more than I could. Um, I think that having the capacity to do the amount of work that I thought about doing over the last month, or that I expected that I would be able to do over the last month, uh, would probably be within reach in quite a short period of time. But I do think it requires some strong periods that you can kind of look back at and stuff if you want to balance university and studying a language by yourself. It just I think it would help a lot in terms of staying disciplined and motivated, and also having a little bit of that know-how when you get into those tough spots, or not necessarily tough spots, but there are situations where it's you've just delivered an assignment that was kind of big assignment and you worked a lot on it, and then it's very easy to feel yeah, I should probably be able to take the day, kind of chill, relax a bit. And you got to be able to see that I can't do that, because if you try to relax a little bit for one day, suddenly it's been 3 days and you've just kind of fallen off. So yeah, for what I've actually done this month, I've just I failed to do my Anki work again. I use Anki, a memorization thing. It's a very good app. It lets you have flashcards. It lets you work on memorizing certain things that you have on the flashcards. I it completely collapsed, but it also kind of didn't completely collapse because it was already kind of collapsing last month. But I managed to bring it back to where I had a big backlog, and I cleared the whole backlog twice at the start of the month, or in the first half. But unfortunately, after my first exam, it just didn't recover at all. Um, Other thing that kind of got, or not kind of, that just got destroyed was my watch time. It was, it had fallen off last month, but this month it looked like it was pretty much dead. Like, I think the big problem, I identified this problem last month, which was that I wasn't really enjoying the shows as much as maybe I should, or I chose shows that I didn't enjoy that much. But I don't think that's necessarily the biggest problem, because I just have to get around that or work with that, because I I want to watch shows with actual people in them, at least for now. Cause so with that, there are a lot of those shows that aren't the best, and yeah, I feel like the fact that, or they might be good, but I just don't enjoy them right now. But I also think it's a combination of things. Uh, yeah, the only show I actually managed to watch completely this month was a show called My Muchi Boyfriend, which I might talk a little bit about later. Apart from that, I've also watched a couple of seasonal animes that I keep up with. I used to watch a few before I started learning Japanese, but I watched those with English subtitles just for fun. So I don't really count them, since they're mostly enjoyment, and I don't feel like I learn a lot when like uh, it's really hard to not read the subtitles, which is why when I do all my immersion work, I either have Japanese subtitles or no subtitles at all. Um, So, over to like the positives. It's been quite bad, but or maybe more like the hopes for the future. I got some ideas or an idea for something slightly different content-wise that I think might be good. So I've had the problem of shows being kind of dry, and I got the idea that I could make reviews of the shows that I watch, just for like having a reason to finish them apart from the obvious important reason of I need to watch them in order to like learn more. So I started thinking that like it's kind of bad that there aren't a lot. I haven't really been finding reviews for these like kind of obscure shows on Netflix Japan. So I felt like making reviews for them could be good for other people too. So if you want to see reviews of that, you could subscribe and like the video to just let me know that that sounds good. I'll probably be able to build up quite a catalog of reviews in like the next couple of months or half a year, at least if I'm able to stick to my plans this time. Or I have been sticking somewhat to the plan. I'm still going, and I'm really optimistic about the upcoming month. Because my final exam is on December 1st, and after that, I'm just gonna try to go as hard as I can on watching as much as I can, practicing as much as I can, and I've been starting working on the Genki textbooks. So I'll start working on Genki 1 as well, for like, what, break. So I'll do my Anki work, I'll watch a ton of immersion, and then I'll look at Genki here and there. So with like the exams over and just waiting until Christmas, I don't have any excuses. So then I'm relatively confident, or yeah, I'm hoping, or not hoping. I'm relatively certain that I'll be able to do a lot more than what I've been doing now. If I thought the first month was good, I think December is going to be amazing. So yeah, so I'm gonna just be working as hard as I can on that. If there's like one bright point or two bright points from this month, it's that I feel like I've made some solid plans for the future. I'm still highly motivated, and like I felt like my exams have been going pretty well, which is like also extremely important because even though I'm working on this language, I also have to do well in school, obviously. So yeah, to end this update, I'll just have to say that I'm really looking forward to like the grind that's coming in December. Although I don't think it will be that enjoyable, maybe. It's also been really cool that I've gotten like a couple of views and a few likes on the first two updates. It's been really nice to see that someone wants to actually watch and support my journey. So if you want to see how the grind goes, you can subscribe so that you'll see the next update video, and then hopefully the reviews that I'll try to get out before then.